Yo, what's good guys? It is your boy Optic Scumpy, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 public match gameplay on the map Black Box. So in this gameplay, I pretty much beast mode all over these kids. I was using the CM901, as you can see. This gun it's average, it's a good gun. It's not as good as an ACR or a SCAR to me, but it's still a good gun nonetheless. And I absolutely beast with it on this game, so I hope that you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. But today, I want to talk about why Nickelodeon is destroying pretty much their network and the minds of people that watch their network. But first of all, let me also start off with saying, what a stream the other day. I streamed for like 4 or 5 hours, had about 600 concurrent viewers the whole time, and I want to thank everybody that did come out. If you saw my previous video, well, I mean, I took it down, but if you saw my streaming video and you never stopped by my stream before and you enjoyed it, thank you for coming out, and I hope you tune in today because I will be playing game battles with Nadeshot and others, I think. He said a time last night, and if we follow through with that time, it's going to be 12:30 to 1 o'clock, and that might be Central Time because he lives in Chicago, but I'm not 100% sure. Just be on the lookout for that, twitch.tv/scumperjumper. And we'll be having a lot of fun over there. But so let's get into the topic that I originally said, which is why Nickelodeon killed their network. So first of all, let's start off with the type of animation that they're using, or the lack of animation that they're using. So they used to have all of these amazing shows like Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, and just various other shows. Ren and Stimpy, I think, was on there for a while. Just a whole bunch of awesome shows and actually funny shows that were original and people actually enjoyed, or I actually enjoyed. I can't speak for everybody, but I absolutely loved those shows, and I would watch those shows every single morning. Whenever I was young and I was on my way to school, I'd turn on the television and SpongeBob would be on. Now SpongeBob is a little bit kooky, and, a little bit weird at times, and it can kill your brain cells sometimes, but most of the time it's absolutely hilarious. I don't want to say it formed me to be the person that I am, because that would be absolutely ridiculous, but it has helped me in some of my ways, and my sense of humor. I mean, I can't deny that. It's literally such a big chunk of my childhood was watching SpongeBob. That was literally my show, because it's just hilarious. It's SpongeBob. It's still on for a reason. Obviously its ratings are through the roof if they're still playing it to this day, and they're still making it to this day. But like I said, it did get a little bit too kooky at times, and that's why I sort of stopped watching it. It's just my sense of humor isn't really, on that level anymore, on that I don't want to say kindergarten or elementary school level, but that's sort of what it is, maybe even middle school. But I mean, I'm a 12th grader in high school now. I mean, me and my friends still go back to it sometimes, and we'll use like quotes from the show. Like, for example, the one episode where he's trying to pass his boating exam, and he asks how many points he needs, and Mrs. Puff says 6, and he starts like raising up his arms going, woo! And then she says 1,000. Oh my god, it was just so, that's like the highlight SpongeBob quote for me. It's literally, it makes me cry laughing every time I think about it. And every time somebody says it, it just makes me laugh really hard, because that show is just so awesome and it was so hilarious. But now let me talk about the new shows that they're starting to bring on, and the shitty shows that they're starting to bring. So Big Time Rush, I think, is one of them. Destroying childhoods, like making kids brainwashed as to this band is good. I mean, they're all right. Some of their music is decent, and I let that guy kill me, by the way. Some of their songs are decent, but I mean, it's nothing really significant to any other boy band that they could have found. It's just they put 4 or 5 attractive guys on the screen, and, people seem to enjoy that, and that's fine. But it's just like, why would you take something that was so good, like Rocket Power or Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, some of the best shows ever created, well, at least that I've ever seen, because I obviously haven't been around for that long of the Nickelodeon, reign. I don't know how long it's been up previous to when I was alive. But like, they're just starting to switch it up, and I don't enjoy it. I don't think a lot of people enjoy it. I think that the original viewers obviously liked SpongeBob and all those shows much, much more than the new shows that they're bringing on. And that's just because they're funny. Like these new shows, they're not funny. They're trying to make Nickelodeon like a reality TV channel. It's not like you can't find that many good animated shows on those channels anymore. And those were the shows that it was built off of. Those its foundation. And then they went and took it away. And now I'm trying to think of some other examples of reality shows that they have on there. iCarly, not funny. What else is there? I don't know. I can't really think anymore off the top of my head. I haven't watched Nickelodeon in a while. I only really watch it for SpongeBob, which is on right when I get home from school. And after that, I switch it off and turn on SportsCenter or something else because I'm just bored. I don't like those other shows. They're stupid. And, you know, you can call me a little gaybo or whatever you want to call me for still watching Nickelodeon, but I also watch the Food Network because the Food Network is ballin' and it makes me hungry and it teases me when I'm hungry, and I hate it, but I love it at the same time. It's like a drug that I just need because it's just such a good channel. But like I was saying, they sort of just killed the animated side of Nickelodeon, and that's really what it did it for me. The animated shows were what it was built off of, as I said, and then making that switch to all of these stupid reality shows. I mean, obviously some people like them. Obviously the people that grew up watching them like them. But I think that if they realize what they could have had instead of what they're watching now, I think they would have preferred SpongeBob and all the other shows to it. Strictly for the fact that they're animated and they're actually funny and they're fun to watch. You could sit there and watch, you know, cartoons all day, but I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. And even the cartoons that they're making today, they're not original. They're not as funny as the ones that they used to use. Strictly, I don't even know why. It's just they're just not funny anymore. It just seems like their ideas are just so basic, and they're just not that great. They're just putting shit out there to get views, which I understand. Like little girls like those boy bands, and they like, you know, touching their butts to the boy bands. But I just think that if they grew up with animated TV and the animated shows that I grew up with, everything would be a lot better. And you might be asking, you know, why the hell are you doing this commentary? And that's because it's something I feel strongly about, ladies and gentlemen. That was my childhood. That was like me from like 6 years old to what I am now, and that would like form me as a person, because those were the shows that I would watch all the time, and those were the things that I would enjoy watching all the time. But let me talk a little bit more about this gameplay, because I did leave a few things out. I was actually playing in Ground War, and I thought that I could get the triple MOAB. I didn't really look at the scoreboard, I don't think, because I only have 23 points left. And I don't really think I understood that I couldn't get the triple MOAB, because that's just absolutely bananas trying to get freaking 24 kills in like what? Right now I have about a minute left in the game to play. But I do get the double MOAB on Black Box, which is sort of an I don't even know. I lost the word for it, but it's not a map that you would expect someone to get a double MOAB on. I don't even know why. It's just not. I feel like the spawns are too inconsistent, but I actually do end up getting it, so it's all gravy. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, as always, make sure to leave me a like and a comment and maybe even a favorite if you really enjoyed it. And if you're not subscribing already, make sure that you do. Trying to hit 30K. I got a little surprise for you guys at 30K, and I will probably talk about that in another one of my videos. But I do have a surprise for you guys at 30K. It's pretty much like every other subscriber. Every like 10,000 or 5,000 subscribers, they have a, you know, subscriber appreciation video or something that you guys really want to see. So I'll be doing that, and it's a day in the life of the Scump. Day in the life of Scump. So look out for that. Peace.